How Lil Wayne finding love will make him a wealthy rapper. Or should I say wealthier rapper? What up, you got Cinco Smith? And in this segment, I like to talk about wealthy rappers and wealthy rapper moves from different angles because I feel as though we as rappers should be more than just rappers, more than just artists, more than just only focused on the music, and understand that we must own the industry of rap and be wealthy in the process. You see, it's a lot of rappers who get rich, but rich doesn't last forever, as you see many rappers go broke. But wealth is irreplaceable. So let's talk about Lil Wayne finding love and how that is congruent with him becoming a wealthy rapper. Speaking of finding love, shout out to the Queen for this tumbler that has Cinco on it. So let's dive in. Listen, Lil Wayne is already a legend. You know, he has a legacy that will live, that will outlive him and be around for thousands of years, hundreds of years, just because of the work he's put in, his work ethic, you know, his skill set, and what he's contributed to the game. It's a lot of artists that we see today who was a spinoff from Lil Wayne. There's certain things that Wayne did that made it possible for people to do what they're doing. So a lot of these cats look original and you think they're original. Nah, it's just a spinoff of some things Wayne did back in the days when he was just really just spreading his wing, flourishing, taking all genres of music, merging them together, and you get who Lil Wayne is today. So let's not minimize the work that he's put in. So he's already a wealthy rapper because his archive of music and features is through the roof. Speaking of which, this is a side note tangent. I was thinking, because if y'all been keeping up with the verses that Swiss Beats and Timberland put on, you know, it's cool to see different people have a healthy battle versus each other. And I was thinking about Wayne. I was like, it's really nobody you could put Wayne against. They have to have a long list of hits. The only person he could probably go against that has that long of a list of hits and features would be somebody like a Drake. And you know how they go. They brothers, so it's all good. But anyway, another level. Him getting finding love, and who knows where to go. They're not married or anything, but you know, it may go there. Is a version of being a wealthy rapper. You know, a wealthy rapper, I talk a lot about investing and things we should do to take ownership, owning your masters, owning your publishing, having multiple streams of income outside of just music, taking that income and taking the music and turning it into multiple streams of income. And if you haven't already, go ahead and visit wealthyrapper.com, get the free video where I dive in on how you can create multiple streams of income as an artist, even if you never get a record deal, even if you never get famous, the whole 9 yards. Now, as it relates to Wayne finding love and how that contributes to being a wealthy rapper, I know you might be thinking, what does that have to do with wealth? Him finding love. Well, it's a staple in history and just in general, is that when a brother, a king, finds a queen, he finds a good thing. What does that mean? You see, when you got somebody that you can connect with on all levels, that's a supporter, but at the same time a motivator, but at the same time has some drive and ingenuity about themselves, it's no limit to what two people who come together, what they can do. So I'm grateful that I have a friend, a spouse, a significant other, a motivator, a queen on my team who is second to none. So I know how it feels as it relates to our journey in life and us doing it together. That goes a long way. As long as you can see eye to eye, I get it. There's differences and different people fall off for different reasons. But when you have somebody that you can do it with and they support you wholeheartedly and they push you and they're willing to go through the ups and downs, because not everything is promising as a rapper, as an entrepreneur, the whole nine. They're willing to go through the battles with you. Now you have something that's priceless. And anytime you get yourself something on your team that's priceless, that's wealth within itself. So I salute that king for finding love, finding a queen, and making it public, because he definitely didn't have to do that. For him to make it public must mean it must be a real thing, and it must be a future in it, which may lead to, wedding bells ringing and things of that nature. And that is something you might want to consider. No force on being married as a rapper, as an artist. However, consider the fact that if you do it all alone, it's only so far you can go. Even if you have a team, it's still somebody you want to be able to sit with and talk with after hours with and just really just game playing with. Like Jay-Z said, I'm going to quote one of his lyrics. He said, I don't want a hoe, I want a wife. Someone to bounce ideas off at night. So you want to have different conversations with somebody that you're around majority of the time, because when you leave a legacy, you want to be able to know that the partner that you had understood your journey. And this is a relationship, she won't necessarily understand all of his past journeys, but going forward, because he still has more of a legacy that he's creating through his Young Money Radio and countless other things, going forward, it's a lot that they can do, a lot that they can build. And anytime a person feels love, it changes them energetically. And he's been through different things, and this might be the pivotal move that he needs in order to take his success to a next level. It's amazing what a queen can do as it relates to changing you, molding you, making you you, and you mold and change her in different ways just because of your presence. And two people getting together naturally make one another go in different directions. Ultimately, it's in a better direction. So this is just a quick video. If you are an artist and you have somebody who you know is a part of, who you know has your back, whether you're male or female, you know they got your back, you know they've been riding with you, and you know that them being a part of your team long term is really something that you don't want to let go of. You don't want the work that they put in or you put in to be in vain. Consider making it official, even if that means cutting people off. You see, when I went on my journey of becoming married, I was doing different things that, that youngins do. I was doing certain things, having parties, and just doing what I do. I just say that I was having parties, wasn't committed to anybody, and I put it out there. I wasn't trying to lie to anybody and say, hey, this is a real thing, this is a real relationship. But when I recognized all of the features that my queen had, I naturally realized, okay, this is something that's not worth letting pass. I don't want to just put this in a normal friend zone as I normally would. Let me go ahead and do my part. So what I started doing is just cutting people off. One at a time, cutting people off, getting everything in place, the foundation. So before she was even considered to be a girlfriend, I was cutting people off and treating the relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, like an engagement. I treat the engagement, the year of engagement, like a marriage. So that way I'm not trying to figure it out the day before marriage. Many people have a bachelor party, which I highly recommend against. Having a bachelor party right before your wedding, and you do something that you wouldn't do or you plan not to do when you're married. No, you need to get all of that stuff out of your system beforehand, before you even come with the titles. And then when you engage, you treat that like a marriage, and then you just progress from there. So understand the power in having a queen on your team who's solid, committed, so that you can build something long term, and that is a key component of becoming and being a wealthy rapper. That's all I got for this video. Salute to Wayne. Let me know if you how you feel as it relates to your relationship, if you got a queen on your team or a king on your team that really adds value to your life, or if you wish to have that, because I promise you they exist. They're looking for you. All you have to do is be in position and recognize it when they come. It may not be a whole package. It may be certain things that you don't like, but those things can grow and develop over time, and you look up and be like, wow, this is what I wanted. All right, salute. Stay tuned, like, subscribe. Get ready for more to come, because I want to make you a wealthy rapper, and it all starts with being wealthy in the mind, and then it'll manifest in real life. Salute.